Hey guys, Yugioh here. So today I'm bringing you my Nekroz Dogmatika deck. This is a really good deck. The Dogmatika engine is probably my favorite engine in the game. I play it in almost in any deck I can. It's so good. If you guys have not picked it up, it's very good. But yeah, this is in a Nekroz deck. And let's get right into it. It works very well. You'll see why. With a lot of synergy between these decks or cards. We play 3 Yugioh. This is our main kind of like floodgate monster we want to get out because of the last line of his text says you negate the effects of face-up monsters on the field that were special summoned from the extra deck. So that is really good. 2300 attack, not bad. We play 3 Brionac. This is mostly going to be your way of just getting to your monsters. You just discard this and add any Nekroz monster from your deck to your hand. It also is pretty cool with a specific card we're playing. I'll kind of get to it. But this allows you to clear the board of monsters that were special summoned from the extra deck. You can just target up to 2 of them and shuffle them into the deck. So that's very nice occasionally. But usually you're just using it to search. Colossalus is again another search card for searching Nekroz ritual spells generally. And then this one has an effect on the field where you can target one face-up monster on the field that was special summoned from the extra deck. And until the end of that turn, that target's attack becomes 0 and its effects are negated. So really cool. And we play just 1 Trishula and 1 Valkyrus. Valkyrus is good draw power if you can get it on the field. Trishula is just amazing. You can banish 1 card from your opponent's hand, field, graveyard. Too good. And the final Nekroz monster we're playing is just the 1 Shurit. At the least, this is just going to allow you an easier way of getting your Trishula or your Valk out, because it could be their entire tribute. So, if anything, that's really nice for that. And then if it is tributed, you can also add a warrior-type Nekroz ritual monster, so that'll get you your Brionax or your Colossalus, or even your Trishula. So, very, very good card. And then for the spells, we're playing 2 Kaleidoscope, because especially in this version, sending cards from the extra deck is really, really good. 1 Cycle and 1 Mirror. That's all you need for those. And that's it for the Nekroz monsters we're playing, or for the Nekroz cards that we're playing. For the Dogmatika part of this, we're of course playing our normal summon, but it's actually usually better to special summon this, because we have an even better normal summon I'll get to. But Ecclesia gets you to any Dogmatika card in your deck. 1 Fleur-de-Lis and 1 Maximus, both really good. Nadir Servant, yet another way of just sending a card to the grave and then searching out any of these. 1 Punishment, of course. And then for the ritual part, we play the 1 White Knight. Really, really good. So this one, if your opponent activates a card or effect, you can just send 1 monster from your extra deck to the graveyard, which alone is really good. Sometimes it'll get you a search. And then if you do, look at your opponent's extra deck and send one monster from it to the graveyard. And then this card gains attack equal to half the attack of those monsters, so it'll gain a decent amount of attack. But it's basically just a way of getting cards to the graveyard. And then we have Dogmatic Calamity. This one, you have to tribute. So this is used to ritual summon, obviously, White Knight. It's searchable, of course, off of a lot of different ways. But you tribute monsters from your hand or field, whose level equal exactly that of the ritual. Or, which is this is the main thing, you can just send 1 monster from your extra deck to the graveyard for his levels, which is always going to be Titanclad, which is really good because then it gets you to a search of any of your Dogmatika cards, monsters. So that is very, very good. And that's it for the Dogmatika part of this. And then I'm playing 1 Vanity's Ruler. it's fairly easy to get out. You're not always going to be able to or even want to. But when you can get it out, you usually win. It's that good of a card. A 2500 attack where your opponent cannot special summon any monsters. It's too good. And then the best normal summon in the deck is 3 Gale Dogra. It allows you to basically pay 6,000 life points and send 2 cards from your extra deck to the graveyard, which is good for going second because you can, pop a couple cards with Entis, or get 2 searches off of Herald, get a search off a Herald of a Ritual, and then get a, search during the end phase of a Dogmatika with Titanclad. So it overall, for this exact deck, this is the best normal summon you could possibly have. And then that's pretty much it for all the monsters and kind of engines we're playing. For kind of the generic stuff, 3 Preparation of Rites, searches most of your ritual monsters. Reinforcement of the Army is good for getting Shurit or Colossalus, so decent enough there. And then we are playing 3 Pot of Extravagance, because there's only a few cards we really care about in the extra deck, and we play 3 of each of those, so we're just fine banishing there. Really good draw power. Upstart Goblin, of course. We're playing 40 cards, and then the final card we're playing is 3 Dark Ruler No More. It could also be evenly matched. This is just, I really like it. So we have ways you activate this, and then obviously if your opponent has a field full of monsters, you still have to clear them somehow. And that's going back to, of course, Dogmatika engine can clear them out. But then aside from that, you have cards like Trishula, and then back to that Brionac that can shuffle 2 face-up extra deck monsters back into the deck. So after you negate all their effects, then if you get out a Brionac, you can shuffle 2 of those back in. Very, very good. So I like this a lot in this deck. At minimum, you definitely want this in your side deck, but I like even maining it. I think it's just fine. And then for the extra, we're playing 3 Herald of the Arclight. It searches us any ritual monster or ritual spell when it's sent to the graveyard. And we have a ton of ways of doing that, so this card is really good. 3 Entis is going to allow us to pop any card on the field, target a card on the field, and destroy it. And then 3 Titanclad is going to search us our Dogmatika monsters, basically. And then for our ritual summons, our Nekroz ritual summons, we got a level 6, a level 7, a level 11, and a level 12. Level 11 and 12, these are obviously all Kaleidoscope targets, but the 11 and 12 are needed to get out Trishula or Valkyris. And the final 2 cards are 1 Almirage and 1 Secure Gardena, mostly because our Gale Dogra is only 650 attack, and so getting your life points down to only 2,000 and then just leaving a 650 attack monster is not the most comfortable thing. So you turn this basically into a Secure Gardena, and then you're taking no battle damage for that battle, or if you would just take battle damage once per turn. So again, just a way of getting that measly 650 attack off the field. But yeah, that's the deck, guys. I think it's really fun, really cool, and it plays my favorite engine in the game at the moment, which is the Dogmatika engine. So try it out, let me know what you guys think, and we'll catch you on the next one.